Alright, this is Victor at historymercedes.com. Here we have a beautiful 600 SEL 92 or 93. It runs like it almost doesn't run. So I'm going to disconnect my airflow sensors and the covers. This plug that was made, this is not me. That was somebody else's job, but hey, I mean, you know, if it works, right? But it's sort of like, well, it is what it is. You can see it. It's kind of falling apart, but that's the least of our concerns. We have to figure out what's happening with the engine, why it runs so badly. Alright, so let's look at the progress. I had to rewire, resolder mass airflow sensors inside the computer box there. Reconnected both sensors. Alright. These are the old splices that were there. These were not, this is not the way to do it, obviously. This is like little crimps. This is no way. You have to solder it, so I have to solder it. So now it's solid. Everything's solid, heat shrink wrap, and this is how engine runs. Runs like a sewing machine. Where it's supposed to be. Excellent. Both sensors are plugged in, like I said. 1, 2. Beautiful. Oh man, it's a really nice engine. It's unbelievable. The engine mounts are flat, but it's pretty much stationary, like a sewing machine exactly. Alright, so now we also have a problem with thermostat, so it's not heating up to the temperature I want it to be. This is barely getting to 60, which we should be at around 80. But anyway, nonetheless, that's the next job. Right now we have our ignition at 3 milliseconds, which is about right. RPMs are a little bit on the higher end, 650 about where it's supposed to be, but plus minus 50 is acceptable. Again, we have to get to operational temperature. We're not getting there. We're still more or less in kind of like a cold start, sort of like that. But anyway, this is most important here, what we were dealing here with in the first place. 1.5, 1.6, 15.4, 15.2, 15.3. That's on LH1. Let's go and look at LH2. And LH2 is pretty much, well, a little bit over, just slightly. You see this one, 1.6 volt. But again, I haven't checked on vacuum leaks or anything, but right now, actually I haven't even looked into self-adaptations. I haven't looked into anything. This is just like, just to make it run, because it didn't even run. So for that reason, this is a great result in my book. Let's take a look at what we have here for the oxygen sensor. This oxygen sensor is alive. Duty cycle a little bit on the lower end compared to LH1. See, here we have a little better situation. It's around 50. Oxygen sensor is also very healthy, and it hovers around 500, which is also very good. That means it's more or less even. That's pretty good actually. LH2, a little bit off, but again, see, it goes down to 100 to 700, so it hovers. Self-adaptations are at 0, which looks to be, so that might need to also be corrected. Yeah, both were raised, that wasn't me. Regeneration valve is off. Okay, so we don't have operational temperature, so that's okay to have it off. And yeah, basically, I mean, right now I'm gonna have to finish for today with this engine. As long as I can start it, I can run it, doesn't die. This is about where I kind of want to be honest with you, on the other side. 1.5 volts. We kind of get in there in a way. It's warming up. 1.6, like I said, nonetheless. This is great. The engine runs excellent. Revs up real happy. That's great. Okay, so this is it for now. It's a quick update. I was extremely curious what's going on over here because it's a nice, really nice car. It's a beautiful machine. I mean, I really like it. Interior. It's nice. Look at that. That's just great. This is the first generation. 92, 93 with black leathers. This is nice. Looks really good. Well, a couple of things, but little minor things. But it's in really nice shape, the body wise. Very nice. So definitely a keeper. So that's about it.